So let's say you've been tracking your expenses in Google Sheets for a month, and now you want to sort your data so that you can organize it for analysis. I normally copy my chart into an Excel spreadsheet at this point because I'm used to Excel and I find it easier to work with. But I'm going to do this demo in Google Sheets because not everyone has Excel, while Google Sheets is free and easy to access. So in order to sort your data, click on the blank box in the upper left corner. You see how that highlights your whole spreadsheet? Now go to Data, click Sort Range. If you're in Excel, you just go to Data and click Sort. Check the box that says Data has header row because that will protect our column headings. Where it says Sort By, there's a drop-down menu. It's going to show all of our column headings. The first thing that we want to do is separate the business from the personal expenses. So the business expenses here are GLF. So we're going to click that, and then we're going to say add another sort column, and then we're separating by personal expenses. Then we're going to add another sort column. We'll sort by category, and then we'll sort by expense. Okay, and hit sort, and voila, so easy. So you can see all of the business expenses come first, and then all the personal. So I like to separate the business and personal expenses first. We're going to insert a row above. Let's do 2 rows. And then let's make it a color. Let's see, that's here. We'll make it a color, I like purple. Okay. Okay, next thing we want to do is separate out the categories. So we're just going to insert a row in between each category. There we go. We're just doing the business ones first. And then you can see that there's advertising has like regular, just plain advertising, and there's advertising networking. For our purposes, we're just going to keep it all in the column of advertising. But if you had something, a situation like this, and you wanted to just figure out how much of your advertising budget is going to networking, then you could separate those out. So I like to add the rows right here inside the sheet. And with the Google Sheets, you click on the bottom number that you're adding, and then go grab upwards, and then click on the Functions tab and hit Sum. And then it will give you your total right there at the bottom of the column. So you're going to grab that and then pull it out to the end here, right next to the category that it is. And then do it the same here. The thing with Google Sheets is different from Excel, because with Google Sheets, you're clicking on the bottom number of the row and then sliding up. With Excel, however, when it adds it up, you click on the empty spot below the column that you're clicking up. That's the main difference between them, and it just gets a little confusing sometimes if you're going back and forth. But anyway, here we go. We grabbed the bottom number of the row, we slid up, now we're clicking Sum, and it adds it up in the box below. Bring that out here. Oops. Do that again. Oops. From here up to there. Pull it out. some, oops, what happened? Oh, undo. See, that's what happens if you click on this like you do in Excel. In Excel, you would be clicking on here, and then the number would show up in this one. But you can't do that here because the number will show up down here on Google Sheets. So for Google Sheets, we click that box, add, and it goes there. And, whoops, get the little hand, drag it over, and then when there's only one number in a category, I just click Control Copy, Control V, which is Control Paste. Okay. So we have all the numbers. Then you do the same thing for the personal expenses. Okay, so from here, now we're going to go on to the analysis part of it. Okay, so now open a new spreadsheet, and we're going to call this one Spending Analysis. Analysis. And this will be for the business. Okay. Now we're going to take our category names, and we're going to list all of the categories in the first column. So administrative is going to be the first one. And then advertising. Education. Just cutting and pasting here because it goes faster than retyping everything new. Okay. So now we'll do the months. So, we actually need to move all these down one. Okay, let's take that out and just move, let's see, insert a row. Okay, so this is categories, and then this is the month. So we'll say this is March. And now we're going to take the number from administrative, $59.95. And make it all into dollar signs. Okay, next one is advertising, $261.02. Education, $194.99. Office supplies, $36.69. Professional services, $150. Okay, and then we're going to add this up to see what our expenses were for that month. Whoops, one. Sum. So we had $702.65. And then in April, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring over the numbers, and then we'll probably have some different expenses. So maybe in April, we're going to be adding insurance. So just go in and add it. in the alphabetical order. And so then we'll say that's $240 maybe. And now we put in the April numbers. So say administrative, maybe we had like $63 this month. Advertising, maybe this month we spent more. Education, maybe not so much this month. Office supplies, professional services, maybe the same. Okay, and then add this one up. Okay, so you're going to do that every month, and you're going to do the same thing for the business as you are for the personal. So the next video will go into analyzing the numbers as you look at them, and we'll do it for the personal side.